We've all heard of the MCU, but did you know that board games can have universes too? Boss Monster is one of the most robust and connected universes in all of board gaming, and it's expanding soon, so let me break down some of the lore of Boss Monster so you know why to be excited for what's coming next. Anyways, in the beginning there was Boss Monster. Boss Monster, the original, came out in 2013. Now this was a big hit right away, and there were lots of mini expansions that came out, so many I couldn't even fit them all on the board. They came out with a sequel, Boss Monster 2, the next level, that came out in 2015. That was great. In 2018, they did another one, Boss Monster Rise of the Mini Bosses. Now, these bosses, they said, you know what? Arcadia has kind of had enough of us. We've defeated a ton of the heroes here. Let's take some of our talents to the overworld. And so they broke out of the console. They went into the overworld with Overboss in 2021. Now this one, again, was a big hit, but were these bosses satisfied? Absolutely not. They're never satisfied, of course. They wanted to know who was the strongest, and so they went and created Overboss Duel, one where the bosses could battle against each other 1v1. But in this head-to-head contest, they actually came to their senses a little bit and said, hey, maybe we should go back to Arcadia and see what's going on. So they did that, and they came up with Boss Monster 10th Anniversary Edition. They spruced everything up, they made it just right, but then they realized, hey, it's been 10 years, we could do better. So they went to their fans, because of course, the bosses are good bosses. They love to get feedback. And they said, you know what, we're gonna close the park for a little while and work on some renovations. And so in one of the strangest twists, the strangest spin-off episodes I've ever seen, they ended up going into some kart racing. They did Dungeon Kart in 2024, and they still weren't satisfied. Of course not. So after that, we went back to Arcadia and joined in with Super Boss Monster. Now, Super Boss Monster incorporated a lot of the feedback from the fans and made it so that it was a more streamlined and more accessible version of the game that anyone could get into. Were they satisfied by this? Absolutely not. So that's where these come in, right? I've heard it through the grapevine that there might be some expansion, some extra content coming. A sequel, perhaps? All I know is that things might be getting dicey. Anyways, now that you know the lore, you know why you should be looking out for what's coming next, because these bosses are never satisfied. But really, the main question is, now that you know the lore, which one are you playing first?